استزحد من قصقاس بتو أو تجوار مريو زلنا كفتت دو كنبر كم زي قبل نايزر سلزي مديسنا تراخينا بناوزي لو ما عندي تمسنا نسمع لهم زحات لا تفتح وتو سمعنا ملو زي تتجبر المخنات زولو بيت سجمات تفتح رملو نزونا أو كل تفاعتوا زخنا نايتمت حرقة يركب وربنا
الرين تصحي ربشون
እሺ በመራቱ ተናገሩ እንደምትከል ዝመዝሩ በዛ ለለፍ ጊዜ ስለዚህ ለባህል ዘና መልእክት አንዱ ላይ ሁማኒታሪያን ሀገር ትግራይ ዝኣተወሉ ስራሕቲ በጊኑ ተመልሱ ክጅመር ሳብት ተናገረና ተወሳኺ ተፈናቂሉ ኣብ መላእ ትግራይ ብዙሕ ዘደረገ ህዝብና ናብ መለከቱ ክምለስ ሳብት ወድና መሬት ትግራይ ሒዞም ዘለዉ ሰራሕቲ ናይ ሓራ ናይ ኤርትራ ሰራዊት ናይ ኢትዮጵያ ሰራዊት እውን ሓዊሱ ክረክቡ ቦታ ክንትይእ ኢና ድምፅና መስማዕና ነጥታት ብቐንዱ ግን እቲ ናይ ጥሜት ሓደጋ ኣመልኪቱ ድምፅና ዓውድና ክነስምዕ ኢና እዚ ዝተረኸብኩም እናመስግና ካልኦት እዚ ሶሻል ሚድያ ተከታተሉና ነዚ ሓበሬታ ሸር ብምግባር ኩሎም ድምፅታት ትግራይ እዚ ሰዓት እዚ ቀፃሊ ምኳኑ ኣሚኖም ብሰዓ ሰንቀፅሉ ንፅውዕ ማለት እዩ ሎማዓልቲ እዚ ኣብ ብራእሲ ዝተረኸብና ዘለና ካብ ኮሚኒቲ ካብ ፈረንሳይ ካብ ጀርመን ካልእ ዘራልካ ሓወርትዋል ኩልኹም እናመስግነኩም ፕሮግራምና ክንጅምርና
The genocidal war on Tigray declared in November 2020 has revealed the grim reality of the worst forms of crime against humanity. Since the start of the genocidal war, over 600,000 civilians have died, over 2.2 million Tigrayans have been internally displaced, tens of thousands have crossed border into neighboring countries seeking refuge, and over 120,000 women and girls were raped by Ethiopian and Eritrean forces. 5.3 million people in Tigray are facing a deliberate mammectomy for the past 3 years. Hundreds of thousands have perished already. This is a crime against humanity. The Pretoria Agreement has not improved the lives of Tigrayans, nor has it granted proper investigations into the war crimes committed by the Ethiopian and Eritrean governments. Genocide survivors continue to live under military occupation and are dying every day. Western Tigray remains illegally occupied by Amhara forces and under siege with extremely limited access to humanitarian organizations. The people of Europe and Kunama are minorities within a minority and are being ethnically cleansed, enduring weaponized starvation and a communication blackout, cutting them off from the world. The European Union and other international actors must act and pressure the Ethiopian government to stop the ethnic cleansing and to allow humanitarian aid to flow into Tigray in an unhindered and uninterrupted manner, especially in the inaccessible western and eastern Tigray, and hold those responsible for war crimes and crimes against humanity and acts of genocide accountable in a victim-centered manner. The EU announced to give 43.5 million euros in the name of aid to support internally displaced persons and host communities in Ethiopia. But we know that the genocidal Ethiopian government will not make use of this money for more war crimes and destruction. Why is the EU funding a regime that's deliberately starving its own people? Humanity should not discriminate on the basis of race, religion, or color. It's crucial to establish a universal stand on survival and rights of human beings. To the international community who have ignored what has been happening and continue to happen in Tigray, it's time to take action and care about what's happening in Tigray. There shouldn't be excuse, and when hundreds of thousands of people are dying every day, your voice and action matters. And lastly, we ask the EU to recognize what has been happening and continue to happen in Tigray as a genocide, to pressure the Ethiopian government to allow unhindered humanitarian access to Tigray, and hold Ethiopia and Eritrea and Amhara forces accountable. We demand the full implementation of the Pretoria Agreement.
We demand the Pretoria Agreement.
We demand the full implementation of the Pretoria Agreement.
We demand the full implementation of the Pretoria Agreement.
Eritrean forces out of Tigray.
Armed forces out of Tigray.
Eritrean 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 forces out of Tigray.
Amara militia out of Tigray. Amara militia out of Tigray.
Amara militia out of Tigray.
We demand the withdrawal of Eritrean forces out of Tigray.
We demand the withdrawal of Eritrean forces out of Tigray.
We demand the withdrawal of Eritrean forces out of Tigray.
We demand the withdrawal of Eritrean forces out of Tigray.
We demand the withdrawal of Amhara forces from Tigray.
We demand the withdrawal of Amhara forces from Tigray.
We demand the withdrawal of Amhara forces from Tigray.
We demand the withdrawal of Amhara forces from Tigray.
Allow humanitarian access to 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 Tigray.
Stop the man-made famine.
Stop the man-made famine.
Stop the man-made famine.
Stop the man-made
Stop the man-made famine.
famine. Stop the man-made famine.
Allow humanitarian access to Tigray.
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 We demand the full implementation of the Pretoria Agreement.
We demand the full implementation of the Pretoria Agreement.
We demand the full implementation of the Pretoria Agreement.
We demand the full implementation of the Pretoria Agreement.
Allow humanitarian access to Tigray.
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 Allow unconditional resumption of humanitarian aid to Tigray.
Allow conditional resumption of humanitarian aid to Tigray.
Allow unconditional resumption of humanitarian aid to Tigray.
Allow conditional resumption of humanitarian aid to Tigray.
Allow humanitarian aid to Tigray.
Allow humanitarian aid to Tigray.
Allow humanitarian access 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 to Tigray.
Stop the man-made famine.
Stop the man-made famine.
Stop the man-made famine in Tigray.
Stop the man-made famine in Tigray.
All invaders out of 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 Tigray.
Protect minorities in Tigray.
Protect minorities in Tigray.
Protect minorities in Tigray.
Protect minorities in Tigray.
Free Western Tigray.
Free Western Tigray.
Free Western Tigray.
Free Western Tigray.
Free Eastern Tigray.
Free Eastern Tigray.
Free Eastern Tigray.
Free Eastern Tigray.
We demand the full implementation of the Pretoria Agreement. We demand the full implementation of the Pretoria Agreement. We demand the withdrawal of invading forces out of Tigray.
We demand the withdrawal of invading forces out of Tigray.
We demand the withdrawal of invading forces from Tigray.
We demand the withdrawal of invading forces from Tigray.
Eritrean forces out of 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 Tigray.
Amhara militia 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 out of Tigray.
Allow humanitarian access to 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 Tigray.
Stop the man-made famine.
Stop the man-made famine.
Stop the man-made famine.
Stop the man-made famine.
Ethiopia is starving Tigray.
Ethiopia is starving Tigray.
Ethiopia is starving Tigray.
Ethiopia is starving Tigray.
Abiy Ahmed 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 is guilty of Tigray genocide.
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 Free Western Tigray.
Free Western Tigray.
Free Western Tigray.
Free Western Tigray.
Free Eastern Tigray.
Free Eastern Tigray.
Free Eastern Tigray.
Free Eastern Tigray.
Ethiopia is starving Tigray.
Ethiopia is starving Tigray.
Ethiopia is starving Tigray.
Ethiopia is starving Tigray.
We demand the full implementation of the Pretoria Agreement. the full implementation of the Pretoria Agreement.
We demand the full implementation of the Pretoria Agreement.
Call it a genocide. Call it a genocide. Ethiopia is guilty of Tigray genocide. Ethiopia is guilty of Tigray genocide. Ethiopia is starving Tigray. Ethiopia is starving Tigray. Allow humanitarian access to Tigray. Allow humanitarian access to Tigray. We demand the withdrawal of invading forces from Tigray.
We demand the withdrawal of invading forces from Tigray.
Tigray cannot wait.
Tigray cannot wait.
Tigray cannot wait.
Tigray cannot wait.
Protect minorities in Tigray.
Protect minorities in Tigray.
Protect minorities in Tigray.
Protect minorities in Tigray.
Hold the genociders accountable.
Hold the genociders accountable.
Hold the genociders accountable.
Hold the genociders accountable.
Save Tigray, save humanity.
Save Tigray, save humanity.
Save Tigray, save humanity.
Save Tigray, save humanity.
Standing with Tigray, standing with 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 humanity.
We demand the full implementation of the Pretoria Agreement.
We demand the full implementation of the Pretoria Agreement.
We demand the full implementation of the Pretoria Agreement.
We demand the full implementation of the Pretoria Agreement.
Eritrean forces out of Tigray.
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 Amara militia 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 out of Tigray.
Hold genociders accountable.
Hold genociders accountable.
Hold genociders accountable.
Hold genociders accountable.
Ethiopia is starving Tigray.
Ethiopia is starving Tigray.
Ethiopia is starving Tigray.
Ethiopia is starving Tigray.
We demand justice.
We demand justice.
We demand justice.
We demand justice.
We demand accountability.
We demand accountability.
We demand accountability.
We demand accountability.
Save Tigray, save humanity.
Save Tigray, save humanity.
Save Tigray, save humanity.
Save Tigray, save humanity.
Hold genociders accountable.
Hold genociders accountable.
Hold genociders accountable.
Hold genociders accountable.
Allow humanitarian aid to Tigray.
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 Allow humanitarian access to Tigray.
Allow humanitarian access to Tigray.
Tigray is starving.
Tigray is starving.
Tigray is starving.
Tigray is starving.
There's a man-made famine in Tigray.
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 Stop the man-made famine.
Stop the man-made famine.
Stop the man-made famine.
Stop the man-made famine.
Sorry. Salamat. The reason why we are here is so that we cannot be heard. That's why we have to be very loud. Normally we have to be there, but we are here. And we are surrounded with many cars. I have never seen such kind of demonstration. So what we have to do is we have to demonstrate very loudly so that we can be heard. Otherwise, this kind of demonstration will not be heard. We should be loud enough so that they can hear us. We are coming from the whole part of Europe here to demonstrate, and we should not be stuck here actually. But the police don't allow us to do that. So we should be loud enough. Loud enough. We are not joking here. All people are dying. Very loud so they can be starving. So they can hear us. You understand what I mean? You get me? Can you do that? Okay. أنا زال زلوا سمر سزلوا هوني. كثير من أفضل له. أودي مكينا حتى يروبنا. بدهم كن قبل يخاننا. actually after body gibana niru majamara fa'ilna niru سلسلة يوتني حنا وزيرنا خوني يقبل أنا مكياوني إعصار مكينا نزور عن هذا بس تبي كده أروح قبل أي سمعنا اليوم مالت سلسلة استغال مثلا عقلة الخيالنا بنسمع ميكروفوننا ونوزي داري شنقول خيالنا ثم يخل اللون كربوش اللون
مكينا يعطوا وين ما في
أي دورنا أبينا سلسلة أنت حكومة وين أسينا سلسلة ساعات لا تنقل نفطينا حزين نفهمه إذا هنزارنا كده سلسلة we should have to be very loud, okay? Very loud. So I start. By the way, Solomon is also coming. He has also another microphone. So hopefully we will be very loud. So, Ethiopia is starving its own people. Ethiopia is starving its own people. Ethiopia is starving Tigray. Ethiopia is purposely starving the Tigray people. Ethiopia is guilty of genocide. Our people are dying. Our people are dying. Stop using food aid as a weapon of war. Ethiopia is using food aid as a weapon. Stop the famine in Tigray. Stop the famine in Tigray. EU, be responsible. EU, be responsible. Our people are dying. Our people are dying. Our people are dying. EU, stop the famine in Tigray. Ethiopia is deliberately starving the people of Tigray. The people of Tigray are dying every day. Our people are dying every day. Ethiopia is starving our people. Hello. Ethiopia is starving our people. USA Women Food Program. Act now. USA. Act now. Right now. Our people are starving. 2 days. Our people are dying. USA responsible. Women Food Program responsible. Continue the food aid to Tigray. Our people in Tigray are starving. 2 days. Our people are dying every day because of Ethiopia. USA World Food Program genocider. Ethiopia is a killer. Abiy Ahmed is a monster. Is a monster killer. Killing our people. Killing our people. Ethiopia is starving our people. EU, act now. EU, act now. Act right now. EU, act now. Our people are dying. Our people are starving. 2 days. Ethiopia is killing our people. Our people are dying. Our people are starving. Our people are displaced. Ethiopia is killing our people systematically. EU, act right now. EU, European Union, EU, act now. Act now. EU, act now. Right now. Act now. EU, act now. Ethiopia is guilty of. Ethiopia is guilty of starving our people. Killing our people. Ethiopia is killing our people.
Eritrean forces out of Tigray. Eritrean forces out of Tigray. Amhara militia out of Tigray. We need justice. Tigray needs justice. Amhara militia out of Tigray. Eritrean forces out of Tigray. We need justice. Tigray needs justice. European Union. Too late. Act now. European Union. Act now. Eritrean forces out of Tigray. Amhara militia out of Tigray. Ethiopia is killing our people in Tigray. Eritrean soldater out of Tigray. of Tigray!
Out of Tigray!
Out of Tigray!
Out of Tigray!
Amhara militia!
Amhara militia!
Amhara militia!
Amhara militia!
Out of Tigray!
Out of Tigray!
Out of Tigray!
Out of Tigray!
Tigray needs justice!
Tigray needs justice!
Tigray needs justice!
Tigray needs justice!
The man-made starvation imposed by the Ethiopian government, Amhara and Eritrean forces has led to the current famine in Tigray. The Ethiopian and Eritrean government have actively used hunger as a weapon of war to starve, punish and control the population of Tigray. Ethiopian National Defense Forces, Eritrean forces and Amhara militia have impeded food aid, destroyed farmlands, stolen food, crops and livestock. In occupied areas, these forces had also enforced an anti-farming campaign forbidding farmers from farming. They burned crops that were ready to harvest, and they threatened to kill Tigrayan farmers that tried. They burned crops that were ready to harvest, and they threatened to kill Tigrayan farmers that tried to harvest their crops. They did not allow aid organizations to enter and deliver aid to those who needed it the most. As around 80% of the population are subsistence farmers, by actively impeding farming, the Ethiopian government was aware that they can very effectively decimate the livelihood of Tigrayans and starve Tigray. The Ethiopian government also cut aid funding to Tigray before the war began, and the closure of banks and microfinance institutions throughout Tigray right after the war started has prevented Tigrayans from being able to purchase food with their own money. In addition to the impacts that the man-made famine has made, drought and locusts have also made it even worse. Around 15,000 hectare area of food crops have been destroyed by desert locusts, which is a major issue that cannot be addressed as there are shortages of pesticides and sprayers. At least 20% of Tigray's farmland are at the risk of famine in 2023 alone. 9 out of 12 districts were fully affected by the drought, meaning 85,000 households and 200,000 animals have been impacted. The situation has only gotten worse ever since the World Food Program and USAID stopped their food assistance in April and May of 2023. Even if these organizations plan to restart their services in December of 2023, Tigrayans are dying left and right because of starvation as there are little to no progress is made. Following the signing of the Pretoria Agreement on November 2nd of 2022, Ethiopian federal government continues to carry out a genocide policy against the Tigrayan people through starvation. The Tigray interim administration has declared famine in the region, urgently requesting all types of life-saving humanitarian assistance from all international humanitarian organizations and the international community to save the people who are currently dying and migrating due to the lack of food and other basic necessities. Currently, in Tigray, the World Food Program estimates that 5.8 million individuals are in need of food aid. The famine has killed thousands of people. However, the federal government of Ethiopia has denied reports of famine in Tigray, saying that the report is completely wrong and that Tigrayan officials are politicizing the crisis. This denial is despite the vast evidence of starvation we are seeing from Tigray. We are all waiting for our turn to starve to death, is how a Tigrayan mother describes her situation after having buried her son and one of her grandchildren who died of hunger. Tigray is facing one of the worst famines on record. We demand that the World Food Program and the USA to resume aid. We demand the international community and in particular the European Union to wake up and act immediately by providing assistance to save millions of Tigrayan lives. We ask you to urge the Ethiopian government to implement an unfettered humanitarian aid to all of Tigray, to implement access to full financial services in Tigray and restore Tigray's destroyed infrastructure and farmlands. We demand the resumption of humanitarian aid in Tigray. We demand the resumption of humanitarian aid in Tigray. The resumption of humanitarian aid in Tigray. The resumption of humanitarian aid in Tigray. We demand the resumption of humanitarian aid in Tigray. We demand
We demand
the immediate resumption of humanitarian aid in Tigray.
immediate resumption of humanitarian aid to Tigray.
Tigray is being starved.
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 Stop the man-made famine in Tigray.
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 Allow humanitarian access to 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 Tigray.
Allow full humanitarian access to Tigray.
Allow humanitarian access to Tigray.
Allow full humanitarian access to Tigray.
Allow full humanitarian access to Tigray.
Allow unfettered 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 humanitarian aid to Tigray.
Allow humanitarian access to all of 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 Tigray.
Stop the man-made famine in 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 Tigray.
Allow access to Tigray.
Allow access to Tigray.
Allow access to Tigray.
Allow access to Tigray.
Allow humanitarian access to Tigray.
Allow humanitarian access to Tigray.
Allow humanitarian access to all of Tigray.
Allow humanitarian access to all of Tigray.
We demand the resumption of humanitarian aid in Tigray.
Resumption of humanitarian aid to Tigray.
We demand the resumption of humanitarian aid in Tigray.
Resumption of humanitarian aid to
The
Tigray.
resumption of humanitarian aid in Tigray.
Resumption of humanitarian aid to Tigray.
We demand the resumption of humanitarian aid in Tigray.
Resumption of humanitarian aid to Tigray.
The resumption of humanitarian aid in Tigray.
Resumption of humanitarian aid to Tigray.
Allow humanitarian access 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 to Tigray.
Allow unfettered humanitarian access to Tigray.
Allow unfettered humanitarian access to Tigray.
Allow unconditional 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 access to Tigray.
Aid for Tigray.
For Tigray.
Aid for Tigray.
Aid for Tigray.
Aid for Tigray.
Aid for Tigray.
Humanitarian aid for Tigray.
Humanitarian aid for Tigray.
Humanitarian aid for Tigray.
Humanitarian aid for Tigray.
Food 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 for Tigray.
Medicine 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 for Tigray.
Resume aid in Tigray.
Resume aid in Tigray.
Resume humanitarian 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 aid in Tigray.
Tigray cannot wait.
Tigray cannot wait.
Tigray cannot wait.
Tigray cannot wait.
Tigray can't 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 wait.
Stand with Tigray.
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 Tigray can't wait.
Tigray can't wait.
Tigray can't wait.
Tigray can't wait.
Humanitarian aid for Tigray.
Humanitarian aid for Tigray.
Humanitarian aid for Tigray.
Humanitarian aid for Tigray.
Resumption of humanitarian aid in 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 Tigray.
Unconditional resumption of humanitarian aid in Tigray.
Unconditional humanitarian aid in Tigray.
EU.
EU.
EU. Stand with Tigray.
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 Standing with Tigray.
Stand with Tigray.
Standing with Tigray.
Stand with Tigray.
He's standing with humanity.
Stand with humanity.
He's standing with humanity.
Stand with humanity.
Stand with Tigray.
Stand with Tigray.
Stand with Tigray.
Stand with Tigray.
We ask you to 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 stand with Tigray.
Standing with Tigray.
Stand with Tigray.
Standing with Tigray.
Standing with Tigray.
Standing with humanity.
Standing with humanity.
Standing with humanity.
Standing with humanity.
Save Tigray.
Save Tigray.
Save Tigray.
Save Tigray.
Save Tigray.
Save Tigray.
Tigray is being starved.
Tigray is being starved.
Tigray is being starved.
Tigray is being starved.
The children of Tigray are being starved.
The children of Tigray are being starved.
The children of Tigray are being starved.
The children of Tigray is being starved.
Save the children of Tigray.
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 Children can't wait.
Children can't wait.
Tigrayan children can't wait.
Tigrayan children can't wait.
Tigrayan children can't wait.
Tigrayan children can't wait.
Tigray 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 can't wait.
Allow humanitarian access in Tigray.
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 EU.
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 We demand.
We demand.
We demand.
We demand.
We demand.
We demand.
The immediate resumption of humanitarian aid in Tigray. The immediate resumption of humanitarian aid in Tigray. We demand.
We demand.
We demand.
We demand.
Humanitarian access to all of Tigray.
Humanitarian access to all of Tigray.
We demand.
We demand.
We demand.
We demand.
Humanitarian access to all of Tigray. Humanitarian access to all of Tigray.
Humanitarian access to all of Tigray.
Humanitarian access to all of Tigray.
Humanitarian access to all of Tigray.
EU. EU. We ask you to stand with Tigray.
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 EU.
EU.
We demand.
We demand.
We demand.
We demand.
Immediate resumption of humanitarian aid in Tigray. The immediate resumption of humanitarian aid in Tigray.
እና ዘለና እዚኣ ብራሰልስ እዩ ብራሰልስ ቤልጅየም ኣብ ናይ ኣውሮፓ ህብረት ዋና ጽሑፍ ቤት ዝበሃል ትግርኛ መስለኒ ዩሮፒያን ዩኒየን እንታይ ዋና ዝራኸቡሉ
I have something in Dutch. Ik wil allereerst iedereen bedanken die vandaag aanwezig is. Het is lang geleden dat wij als Tigrijse gemeenschap ons gezamenlijk hebben ingezet voor vrede en wederopbouw in het noorden van Ethiopië en Tigray. Ons voornaamste doel vandaag is het versterken van onze oproep voor de dringende en veilige terugkeer van onze medeburgers naar hun thuisland en het realiseren van de terugtrekking van binnenvallende troepen uit West-Tigray en dringende voedselhulp in het oosten van Tigray. Wij doen een dringende beroep op de internationale gemeenschap om zich bij ons aan te sluiten en hun stem en invloed aan te wenden voor onze... Zoals ongetwijfeld bekend is, heeft de regio Tigray gedurende de afgelopen 3 jaar te maken gehad met een actieve oorlog. Waarbij zowel de Ethiopische als de Eritrese regering betrokken waren en waarbij een genocide heeft plaatsgevonden. En talloze oorlogsmisdaden zijn begaan. Ruim een jaar geleden werd de vredeovereenkomst gesloten in Pretoria tussen de Ethiopische en Tigrayse regering. Doch tot op heden is er treurenswaardig weinig vooruitgang geboekt. Vandaag zijn wij hier gedreven door de wens dat onze broeders en zusters kunnen terugkeren naar hun thuisbasis in het westen van Tigray. Waar momenteel nog steeds bezit wordt door Amhara-strijdkrachten. Deze kwestie omvat echter niet slechts onze verlangens omtrent territoriale integriteit. Sinds juli hebben 200 mensen het leven verloren door honger. De bevolking van Tigray is sterk afhankelijk van landbouw en veeteelt. maar frequente droogte hebben geleid tot een teleurstellende groei van gewassen, met als gevolg een ernstige voedseltekort. Het is belangrijk te onderstrepen dat dit niet de eerste keer is dat Tigray wordt geconfronteerd met hongersnood. In 1980 deed zich hetzelfde vergelijkbare situatie voor, waarbij meer dan 1 miljoen levens verloren gingen, waarbij een van de ergste humanitaire crisis van de 20e eeuw werd gemarkeerd. Ondanks al deze alarmerende feiten blijft de Ethiopische regering tot op heden weigeren de dreiging van hongersnood in Tigray te erkennen, onder het argument dat zij actief is in humanitaire hulpverlening. Wij doen daarom een dringender beroep op de internationale gemeenschap om haar invloed aan te wenden en druk uit te oefenen, omdat deze ernstige kwestie de aandacht krijgt die zij verdient. Laten wij gezamenlijk streven naar een rechtvaardige en vreedzame oplossing voor de mensen in Tigray.
Tolde auf Deutsch.
We demand the full implementation of the Pretoria Agreement. We demand the full implementation of the Pretoria Agreement. Return to Tigrayans to their homeland. Return Tigrayans to their homeland. Eritrean forces out of Tigray. Amhara forces out of Tigray. We demand the withdrawal of Amhara forces from Tigray. Free Western 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 Tigray. Free Eastern Tigray. Free Eastern Tigray. Free Eastern Tigray. Free Eastern Tigray. Allow humanitarian access. Allow humanitarian access. Allow humanitarian access. To Tigray. To Tigray. Tigray is starving. Tigray is starving. The children of Tigray. The children of Tigray are starving. Are starving. Send help. Send help. EU. Tigray can't wait. EU. Tigray can't wait. Send help. Send food.
Hold it. Deutsch übrigens. Sie machen was.
With immense pride,
Güzel var ya.
I represent my people to raise our collective voice about the current situation in Tigray as a world in general and European Union in particular. It is with deep pain I convey this message after tragic Tigrayan genocide for over 3 years. My people are still starving for unlawful presence of Eritrean troops and military from Amhara region. The promote withdrawal of Eritrean and Amhara forces from Tigray region and constitutional territorial integrity is one of the Pretoria Peace Agreement building blocks. However, the sad reality is that the agreement has been largely ignored. We call our European Union, the US, and other outside actors to carefully weigh the progress and enforce the peace agreement. The change Tigrayans are facing beyond imagination. Eritrean forces are still destroying infrastructure, killing innocent civilians, dividing families, and leaving millions disconnected. The shortage of medical access forces compound the problem that leaves the lives of women and children.
Compounding the tragedy, Tigrayans are not only displaced but also being concerned into adopting different identities. Their suffering is unparalleled. As Tigrayan, we demand what is rightfully ours, but the removal of those invaders is beyond a appeal of sovereignty. It is a cry to starvation of peace and protection of fundamental human rights of Tigrayan people. In this aspect, unwavering in our resolve until Tigrayan soul is free. We cannot remain silent. We cannot remain silent until Tigrayan soul is free. In the time where international community plays involved role, we stand united in our call. Tigrayan issue is yet to be resolved and district reality demands urgent attention. We stand united in our call for the European Union to thoroughly review the policy on the Horn of Africa. We stand united in our call for the European Union to pressure the Ethiopian government and adhere to the Pretoria Peace Agreement. We stand united in our call for the European Union to address the foreign involvement of Eritrean troops out of Tigray. Peace is not just a distant dream, it's a reality possible we can build together. Free Tigray!
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 We demand! The full implementation!
The full implementation!
The full implementation!
The full implementation!
Of the Pretoria Agreement!
The Pretoria Agreement!
The Pretoria Agreement!
The Pretoria Agreement!
Eritrean forces out of Tigray!
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 Amhara 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 forces out of Tigray!
Free Tigray!
Free Tigray!
Free Tigray!
Free Tigray!
All invaders out of 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 Tigray!
We demand! Withdrawal of! Amhara forces out of Tigray!
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 Eritrean forces out of Tigray!
Eritrean forces out of Tigray!
Free Western Tigray!
Free Western Tigray!
Free Western Tigray!
Free Western Tigray!
Free Eastern Tigray!
Free Eastern Tigray!
Free Eastern Tigray!
Free Eastern Tigray!
Free Tigray!
Free Tigray!
Free Tigray!
Free Tigray!
Tigray for Tigrans! Tigray for Tigrans!
Tigray for Tigray!
Tigray for Tigrans!
Tigray for Tigray!
Tigray for Tigrans!
Tigray for Tigray!
Allah humanitarian access to Tigray!
Humanitarian access to Tigray!
Allah humanitarian access to Tigray!
Humanitarian access to Tigray!
Allah humanitarian access to Tigray!
Humanitarian access to Tigray!
Tigray can't wait!
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 Tigrans can't wait!
Wait!
Tigray can't wait!
Tigray can't wait!
No more silence!
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 Stop the crisis!
Stop the crisis!
Stop the crisis!
Stop the crisis!
No more silence!
No more silence!
No more silence!
No more silence!
EU! Act now!
Act now!
Act now!
Act now!
EU! Act now!
Act now!
Free Tigray!
Free Tigray!
Free Tigray!
Free Tigray!
Tigray can't wait!
Tigray can't wait!
Tigray can't wait!
Tigray can't wait!
All invaders out of Tigray!
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 Eritrean forces 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 out of Tigray!
Amhara militia 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 out of Tigray!
Return Tigrans to their land!
Return Tigray to their land!
Return Tigrans to their land!
Return Tigray to their land!
Tigray to Tigrans!
Tigray to Tigray!
Tigray to Tigrans!
Tigray to Tigray!
All invaders out of 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 Tigray!
Eritrean forces 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 out of Tigray!
ኢትዮጵያ is starving ትግራይ ኢትዮጵያ is starving ትግራይ አብይ አህመድ is starving ትግራይ አብይ አህመድ is starving ትግራይ women of Tigray cannot wait women of Tigray cannot wait children of Tigray cannot wait children of Tigray cannot wait free Tigray free Tigray Ethiopia is starving Tigray Ethiopia is starving Tigray allow humanitarian access to Tigray allow humanitarian access to Tigray Tigray cannot wait Tigray cannot wait allow humanitarian access to Tigray save humanity save Tigray save humanity save Tigray save humanity save Tigray standing with Tigray standing with Tigray standing with Tigray standing with humanity standing with humanity EU save humanity save humanity save Tigray save Tigray save Tigray no more silence 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 EU act now act now act now act now EU Tigray cannot wait Tigray cannot wait Tigray is starving Tigray is starving Tigray cannot wait Tigray cannot wait free Tigray free Tigray free Tigray free Tigray free Western Tigray free Western Tigray free Eastern Tigray free Eastern Tigray act now act now Tigray cannot wait Tigray cannot wait Ethiopia is starving Tigray Ethiopia is starving Tigray we demand the full implementation of the Pretoria Agreement free Western Tigray free Western Tigray free Eastern Tigray free Eastern Tigray free Tigray EU act now stand with humanity stand with humanity EU stand with humanity standing with Tigray standing with Tigray standing with humanity standing with humanity EU save Tigray save Tigray EU act now Tigray can't wait Tigray can't wait EU
ከምቲ ምንታ ኩሉ ኩላትና ዝተፈላለዩ ፕሮግራማት ክህልወና ብፈረንሳይኛ ብጀርመንኛ ናይ ዓዲ ቋንቋ እውን ነው ዝተፈላለዩ ሓደ እዚ ብጀርመን ካብቶም ኣሎ ምስሊ ተዛሪቡ አብረሽ ጎብና አለ
The Tigray genocide has had a devastating impact on the people of Iraq and Kunama. who are indigenous minorities in the northeast and the northwest of Tigray. They are simply on the brink of extinction with Eritrea occupation since November 2020. In occupied areas, the people of Europe and Kunama are being ethnically cleansed, enduring weaponizing starvation and a communication blackout, cutting them off from the rest of the world. In its campaign, the Eritrean government has shown no regard for the survival of the Europe and Kunama identity and culture. As a result of the brutal war, hundreds thousands of Kunama and Europe people were forced to flee to their homes. Many have sought refuges in the camps for internal displaced people, IDPs, where they face overcrowding, limited access to food and water, and poor sanitation conditions. The conflict has also disrupted access to essential services such as health care, education, and water. Many Kunama and Europe people are unable to access essential services. The genocidal war in Tigray highly disrupted the agricultural activities in the region, leading to severe food shortage. Many